How's it going? Today we're going to talk about uninstalling your skin. So let's just say it's been a few months or even a few years. You want to remove this. It's quite easy. The one thing I would recommend is to use a heat gun, hair dryer, or a heat source. Now with a heat gun, I'm using a portable one. So these are very weak. So you're going to see me get really close to the skins. I don't recommend that with a heat gun that you actually plug in. So make sure you guys are cautious of how strong these heat guns are so you can apply it accordingly. These tools are just accessories to improve your uninstallation process. You can just peel these off. You don't really need any tools, but just to expedite things, what I would recommend is warming it up. So when you uninstall your skins, I know the first thing you want to do is just rip it apart. So there's nothing really to this video. It's not really a guide, it's just to show you how easy it is to peel. You can see here, we use 3M automotive vinyl, so it does not leave any residue. If you do happen to notice some sort of residue, what I recommend is just using the peeled vinyl and just sticking on it and peeling it off. So uninstallation is super simple. And just like that, we peeled off the lens hood. So if you had your skin for longer than a year, it will be a little bit more difficult to remove, so it's highly recommended that you use a heat source. I mean, just using your camera out in the sun would help a lot with the removal process. So as you can see here, we removed the hood, super simple. And once you get to the body, for the lenses, it's super easy to remove. You just find the seam and peel. Now, we did not heat up the lens section, so it does feel like there's a little bit of resistance. I want to show you how well protected the skin held up against dirt and grime. As you can see closely here, right on the lettering of the GM OSS, there's a lot of grime and dirt, but on the outside edges where the skin actually protects the lens, there's actually zero dust, residue, or dirt. So it does a really good job in protecting your lenses, keeping them looking fresh, and obviously the most important one that everyone cares about, resale value. I know if there was a scratch on this lens, a lot of people would, consider bringing down the price, 50 to 100 bucks, and you're already paying like 40, 50 bucks for the skin. That's actually an insurance on the lens, because I know we all drop our lenses. So a lot of reason why people buy skins, I mean, aside from the aesthetics, is that it does protect it. These are a couple millimeters in thickness, so they do protect against scuffs and scratch that normally happens on a day-to-day basis. I mean, we're just carrying these things around, we're putting them on hard surfaces, we're throwing them into our bags, grinding it up with sand and dirt. So once you have a skin applied, it pretty much takes away most of the paranoia that us photographers have when buying new gear. So that's your quick guide on uninstalling your lens skin. It's pretty straightforward. Use a heat gun if you can. If not, use a hair dryer. If not, you could just use the sun or a heater that you have. Just warm it up, make sure it's not too hot, and just peel. That's it.